Rabbaim, welcome. What a pleasure to have you all here tonight. I'm Rabbi Marcy Bellows, and it is truly a pleasure and honor to welcome you all here tonight for our Shabbat Across America celebration. We opened with a nigun. A nigun is a song without words, as you probably noticed. So it's just a lot of lie. The benefit to that is, first of all, you all know the words immediately. But second of all, it allows us to add our own intentions behind the lies and think about what do we want to express tonight. So throughout our evening, hopefully we'll have all kinds of good feelings to express and to share with each other. I want to introduce Cantor Belinda Brennan, who also will be leading with me tonight. And Meg Hitzer on piano, thank you so much for playing. Hopefully you also had a chance to meet Ed Pinn. Where did he go? So thank you to Ed and Belinda. This is their baby, and it's already a success and a wonderful feeling. And hopefully you also had a chance to meet Maxine Klein, who is our congregation president. I want to, in addition to profusely thanking Ed and Linda Pinn, I also want to thank a bunch of other people who helped make tonight happen. I want to thank Susan and Michael Peck, who are here and took part in serving drinks and poaching salmon. Maxine also was one of our poachers. Thank you to Bruce Giuseppe. Oh, thank you. Just in case I forget who I am. Now I have my identity as well. Thank you, George. I also want to thank Jody Dole for helping out tonight, Doreen and John Joxlow, Beth and Jeff Brewer, and of course our incredible office staff, Wendy and Debbie, and our maintenance guys, Doug and Mark, and all of the greeters who helped hopefully all of us feel at home and welcome and part of the mishpacha. I don't know if you know that word, mishpacha. It's Yiddish, pronounced that way. In Hebrew, it's mishpacha, and it means family. Family. Hopefully you all feel like part of the family tonight. So, tonight, it's Shabbat. It's Shabbat. It's the Sabbath. It's finally the day of rest and relaxation after a long week. And it's such a gift to be able to celebrate the Sabbath together. So I want to invite you to take a second and just take a nice deep breath in and out. And you can giggle too. But go ahead and take another nice deep breath and allow yourself to just feel a little more present, a little more relaxed. Maybe let go a little bit more of the stress of the week that's just completed, and be in this wonderful gift of Shabbat. We are commanded to take a break, right? What a wonderful concept. We're commanded to breathe, to take a rest from work, and to recharge ourselves. And tonight's recharging is part of something called Shabbat Across America, which is thousands of congregations all throughout North America who have decided that tonight we're going to help as many people enjoy Shabbat, enjoy the Sabbath as possible. And interestingly enough, I found out that this is something that is shared across Jewish denominations, whether you're Reformed, Conservative, Orthodox, or any of the other denominations. No matter your level of observance, no matter if you're Jewish or not, it's an opportunity to just be together in friendship, in fellowship, and the joy of Shabbat. Now, a lot of what we're doing tonight, often we do in this space, right, in our sanctuary. We're doing it here at the tables to kind of model what you could do at home if you wished to. If you wanted to have people over for a Sabbath dinner, for Shabbat dinner, these are a lot of things that you could choose to add to your evening. And hopefully, by the way, you had a chance to put on your name tag so that you'll be able to introduce yourself to the people around you when we have opportunities to do that. Now, the most important detail. Everybody ready? I hope to have you eating by 7:15 at the latest. Okay? So if we get close and we're not there, somebody, wave me down and I'll do my best to get us there. So one of the ways we start our Shabbat observance is by lighting the Shabbat candles. And everybody has Shabbat candles near them. And so pick somebody who feels comfortable lighting the candles. And you have also near you a blue booklet, which has a lot of the blessings we'll be doing tonight. And so for the lighting and blessing of the Shabbat candles, let's turn together to page 9. Do we have mentions? Some people. Yes? Good. Okay. So we're on page 9. Everybody can take part. Let's read some of this English all together at the top of the page. We mark the beginning of this sacred time, Shabbat, the day of rest. We pause and remind ourselves of the beauty of this world, of the loves that embrace us, of the blessings that fill us. So go ahead and light the candles, and then we'll say the blessing. Now, part of the letting go of the week can include a deep breath. It can include an opportunity to just close your eyes and be for a moment. But it also can include the washing of hands. It can feel really nice symbolically to wash off the week as well. And it's traditional for a Shabbat dinner to wash the hands, to pour water 3 times over your hands, and there's a blessing that we can say. And so I invite you, if you feel inspired, we're not going to pause officially for it, but if you would like to go up, we have 2 hand washing stations that have pitchers of water and bowls and paper towels. You can wash your hands and just allow it to be another part of your Shabbat preparation tonight. So let's go together to page 6 to continue to welcome Shabbat and welcome in the angels of Shabbat. And where is Zachary? Zachary, can you please help us pass out some instruments?
Sure. My dad said sometimes. Oh, cool.
Yes. We have a lot of musical instruments, maracas and tambourines and some bells. So as we're singing, please feel free to join in.
Shabbat Shalom.
about how beautiful and festive it is to be at a wedding. And so for the last verse of the Chagad, it's actually traditional to rise, and I'll let you know when that time comes, and to face the doors we enter from as if we're rising at a wedding and celebrating the beauty of the bride. Indeed, we are celebrating how beautiful Shabbat is. We're on page 7. Take a second. Make sure you introduce yourself to the people around you, because in just a moment I'm going to ask you to bless them. So introduce yourselves. Shabbat Shalom. With the words on page 11, and then in just a moment on page 12, we're all going to bless each other with a priestly blessing. And now we'll join together on page 12 with blessing everyone here of all ages. And if you want to make sure everybody has somebody blessing them, don't leave anybody out. And please repeat after me. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai, Panav Elecha, V'chunecha. May God's face shine upon you and be kind to you. Yisa Adonai, Panav Elecha, V'yasem Lecha, Shalom. May God always be with you and grant you peace. Amen. You can give hugs or Shabbat kisses, and you may be seated. I want to take a moment. I'm so glad everybody's having so much fun. I want to take a moment to talk a little Torah with you. Really just a moment. This week's Torah portion is called Parashat Truma. And it focuses on the building of the tabernacle, which was the holy space that we built as we wandered through the wilderness on our way towards the land of Israel way back when. And there's a beautiful line in this week's portion taken from the book of Exodus that talks about it. It's almost like if you build it, they will come. Okay? Instead, it says, build me a sanctuary that I may dwell in it. Asuli mikdash, build me a holy place. And the I here, of course, is God. This is that kind of holy place. I don't know if you felt it tonight or if you felt it another time you've come into this building, but there's something really special here. It's a beautiful space, but even more beautiful are the people in it. You all tonight have helped us make our space even holier. And you may be familiar with the Jewish philosopher named Martin Buber. Martin Buber spoke about I-thou relationships That sometimes we have I-it, where we have objectified the other person. We only see the labels. We only see, I don't know, something that gets in the way of us truly encountering another human being. But we seek I-thou connections, where you truly know another person. And Buber said, when we have an I-thou encounter, and by the way, you can also have an I-thou encounter with anything, with a piece of music, with a piece of art, with a tree. But when we have those kinds of encounters, there's a silent third partner there, and it's God. So real encounters, real relationships and friendships, and a sense of mishpacha, that word I used earlier, family, has divine in it. And so tonight, thank you. With your presence and with your friendship, you have helped make Congregation Beth Shalom Rukvik Tzedek even holier, even more special, and thus even more a place where God can dwell. So thank you, and I truly appreciate you bringing that extra spirit here tonight. Now, part of what we do when we gather together for Shabbat is we take this beautiful sense of blessing and we extend it outward into the world. And we send prayers of healing to our family members and friends who are unable to be here tonight, who we are thinking of. And so I want to take a moment to share with you the names of some people that CBSRZ is praying for tonight, and then there will be an opportunity if you want to share some names aloud of your loved ones for whom you pray for healing tonight as well. Tonight we are sending prayers for a Rifuah Shalema to Regan Kaneki, Harvey Redak, Peggy Tunick, John D. Nicola, Nancy Schwam, Sam Rosenblum, Miriam Swidler, Esther Starkman, David Clark, Joel Pear, Ben Milstein, Linda Sherman, Beth Gottlieb, Tony Regano, Simon Alexander Petty, Larry Mancini, Debbie Stewart, Jimmy Imbronio, Gail Peck, Peter Linder, Peter Walker, Pauline Kaplan, and Marilyn Mininsky. Who else are you thinking of tonight and you want to share a name out loud? You can also, of course, keep the name in your heart.
Alex Browning.
Miriam Freed.
Mike Sayers.
Rick Stern.
Mishabera Avotenu Abraham Yitzchak Yaakov V'imotenu Sarah Rivka Leah Rachel U'yivarech V'yirapeh Kol HaCholima Eila. May the one who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Leah, and Rachel, bless and heal all those who are ill. We pray, O God, that they return to us quickly with a healing of mind and body and spirit. We pray that their caregivers and their doctors are always blessed with compassion and with wisdom and with love. Baruch atah Adonai Rofeh HaCholim. We praise you, Adonai, who cares for the sick. And let us all say together. Amen. You'll see a green handout on your table as well. It has the words for Mishaberach, our healing prayer, and I hope you'll join with us and sing along. Number 6.
Bless
surgeries, from illness, from injury, and who have returned to us in wellness and in wholeness. We also know people who have returned safely from long trips abroad or who have escaped danger in any way. And so on behalf of all those people in our lives, we praise you, God, who makes good things happen in the world around us. And let us say together, Amen. So in just a moment, we are going to have birthday blessings. So anybody who's here with a birthday in March will be invited up. But before we do that, any other simchas, any special occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, accomplishments you want to share? Yeah? You had what? 49 years yesterday? Mazel tov! Happy birthday! You guys are much too young to be celebrating 49 years. That's incredible. Many more in good health. Yes, Marcia. Today, you'll let us know. Happy birthday! Many more. Yes. 16 and a quarter. Oh, February 29th. We all just did CPR training the other night, so everything's fine. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Barbie, you were just so shocking. I can't handle it. So, who else? Please. You gave birth to your son on March 7th. Yes, it's Happy Mommy Day. 63 years ago. Wonderful. Yes, Gloria. Your friend is starting a new school on Monday? Well, good luck to your friend. That's wonderful. It's a good thing? Yeah, good. Who else? It's what? Your 24th on Sunday, but you won't be here? Stephen. Well, happy anniversary to Cantor Melinda and to Stephen. Happy anniversary. Thank you for the musical. Ooh. Anybody else? Something special coming up? Okay, well, oh, yes, Ed. Oh, happy anniversary to you! Yay! Hooray! And I love the applause. That's so great. Anybody else? All right, so all of our March birthdays, some of whom have already announced. Why don't you come on up so we can bless you and give you a little tchotchke too. Come on up. And I need 4 people who are tall, male or female, to help us hold the chuppah. Okay, birthdays.
Yes, we have.
Okay. So our fellow March babies, let's all join together and sing Happy Birthday and Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach. And now, because it's so exciting to get to celebrate with you all, let's all sing Shehachiyanu to enjoy the fact that we're celebrating for the first time this year. wonderful day. We wish you all a very happy birthday, a year filled with good health, with love, with all of your days surrounded by family and friends who care about you. May your dreams come true. And of course, the best gift for us would be to get to celebrate with you again next year. So Yom Haledet Sameach, everyone. And for those of you who would like a little toy for you or for a child, you know, there is one silly putty left and then some bouncy balls. You can take this away. Oh, and on the 28th. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Yes, you may be seated, birthday babies. Yes? You have an yeah, please. Is it for the whole month? Yeah. Also on the 28th. Happy anniversary. So thank you for letting us celebrate with you. We are almost ready to eat, everybody. I feel like it's the Passover Seder, don't you? Max, you're all comfy down there. I'll do the announcements. Is that okay? All right, okay. A couple of announcements of some upcoming programs that you're invited to join us for. This Sunday, very exciting, we have a Books and Bagels event with an author named Abigail Pogrebin. She is terrific. Maybe you had a chance to read her book, Stars of David, which she wrote about 10 years ago, and in which she interviewed about 60 different Jewish celebrities and talked to them about their Jewish identity or lack thereof. Really fascinating. And her new book is called My Jewish Year, where she spent a year trying to observe every single Jewish holiday as a, kind of liberal progressive Jew, but also trying to see what is it like to really live every day Jewishly. And it's great. So she'll be here Sunday morning at 9:30. You can buy her book, you can get it signed, it's terrific. Also Sunday is Mitzvah Day for the Greater New Haven Federation Guilford office. There's a Shoreline Sandwich Brigade, a get-together for sandwich making that will benefit a local shelter. Wednesday, March 8th, Social Action is sponsoring a legislative forum where we're going to learn about some issues that are really critical to talk about in Connecticut, and then it's in preparation for a lobby day that we're doing, Advocacy Day, later in the month. Thursday at noon, Lunch and Learn with me. We're reading another story in our book called The Bride for One Night, which is Talmud stories. No Talmud experience necessary. Bring a bag lunch at noon on Thursday and come join me. Next Friday night, services are at 7:30 p.m. Saturday, we do not have a second Saturday Shabbat morning service because Saturday night is Purim. Woo! Come on, I have to get a little disco in as a preview. Please come celebrate Purim with us Saturday night. It starts at 5 p.m. with drinks or cocktails and Jello shots, courtesy of our president. Is she great or what? Jello shots. And there will be a spiel. Come dress in costume. You have the Jello shot cookbook. Is that what that was? In case you're interested in the Jello shot cookbook, there it is. Who knew there was more than one recipe? So come in costume. There is a costume contest. I will be awarding prizes, including a grand prize. Just come and be silly with us. It's going to be great. And then Sunday is our Purim Carnival and Spiel for kids, and that's starting at 9:30 on Sunday, and it would be wonderful to have you here for that. Music and more tickets are going fast for the Maccabees. Is everybody here familiar with the Maccabees? Come on, Jewish acapella at its best. They are superstars in the world of Jewish acapella. And we are 2/3 sold out, so get your tickets quickly. Finally, my son Spencer, who was here, is turning a year old in a month. And where is he? Oh, over there with my husband, Seth. We're going to do, and so keep an ear out, we're going to do kind of an open house little birthday party for him on Saturday the 1st in the afternoon. And everybody's invited to just come and, have some cake. So he's turning a year. How did it happen? Yes, Ed? Two things.
One, we have the artist whose work is displayed in the gallery of the Kobe here with us.
Yes, oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Cody.
So you have an opportunity to repeat this experience on a different scale. There's a little blue bag awaiting you as you leave that contains some elements of Shabbat. And I hope you'll take one for yourself.
Thank you, Ed. Another special part of Ed's contribution tonight is these wonderful Shabbat bags. So please do take one home. Thank you. Anything else? Any other announcements? No? So it is also traditional at a Shabbat service to remember the people who were such a big part of our lives and who we probably wish could have been here with us tonight celebrating. And though they're no longer with us in body, we know that they will always be with us in spirit. And so tonight, the community of Beth Shalom Rofei Tzedek is marking a number of Shiva and Shloshim and Yortzites, anniversaries of death. And we're trying something new. If you feel comfortable doing so, I invite you to rise if you hear the name of a family member or friend who you miss. We will all rise to recite the Mourner's Kaddish with you, but it gives us a chance to mark your mourning and to offer comfort and consolation. So if you're comfortable rising, if you hear someone's name that's important to you, please feel free to do so. Tonight we are marking the recent passing of Laura Hessline, of Joseph Joe Bergonzi, and of Bernie Slater. We're marking the Yortzites, the anniversaries of death, for Luba Appel, Ida Brightman, Clara Breslow, Marguerite Conley, Renee Davidson, Evelyn Diamond, Helen Feldbauer, Joseph Friend, Lillian Friend, my grandmother Eloise Gersh, Israel Hannenbaum, Raymond Hickey, Barry Ikovitz, Ira Callett, Anna Katz, Shirley Lander, Morris Levine, Sarah Levine, Celeste Lewitt, George Palmer, Isidore Pekaroff, Betty Plotnick, Deborah Melian Prastin, Marion Rosenberg, Nat Scholler, Paul Simon, Henry Sprecher, Fred Wackenhut, Stephen C. Seth Wright, Rose Zavadnik, Helen Ehrenwald, and Walter Schoenfeld, Zichronam Livracham. Is anyone else marking a Shiva, Shloshim, or Yortzeit and would like to share a name out loud?
Jack Swiffer, Aaron Weiss,
May all of their memories always be a blessing to those who knew and loved them. Together now, if it's your custom, I invite you to rise. And you can find the words to the Mourner's Kaddish on the other side of the green handout. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabah, ve'aman tiberach yirtei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei t'chol beit Yisrael, v'agalah v'zman kari v'yibru, amen. Yehei shmei rabah v'barach le'olam l'omei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shmei t'kudusha v'richu. V'elam minkol birchata v'shirata. Tishbechata v'nechemata. V'amiram v'alma v'yimru, amen. Yehei shlam rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru, amen. Oseh shalom l'imra, hu ya'aseh shalom. V'yiru ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru, amen. Amen. You may be seated. Henry spoke aloud everyone's internal monologue. Aren't we going to eat? Yes. In just a second, we are going to. Yeah.
If I could just piggyback on
Yes.
on Easter, one of the names that was mentioned was Joe Buganzi. For those of you that did not know Joe, he has spent many years in the community, like in Chester, being involved in the Chester Fire Department. But more importantly, Joe was a very important part of our community here for many years. Carol, you had introduced Joe to us many years ago. And Joe, even though he wasn't a member of our congregation, he was a member of our community because he took care of this building like it was his own. He would show up here morning, noon, and night to make sure that this building was spotless. And he took upon it as if it was his own. Last night was his wake. I had the pleasure of meeting again his family and his grandson, who is now 24, who used to accompany Joe to come over here and cut the lawn and to trim the building and make sure that everything was just right for the weekend, for Shabbat. And even though Joe isn't here with us, much of what we take for granted in terms of the state of the building and the care of the grounds was really due to Joe's dedication and his commitment and adoption of us as his own family. And I think one of the hardest things that I had to do when Joe first became struck with dementia and Alzheimer's was to go to his family, his wife, Barbara, and his daughter, Kelly, and to say to Joe, you can't work here anymore. It's not safe for you. It's not safe for us. And it broke his heart. Joe was buried today, I believe, at the age of 82, and we'll all miss him because he was just truly the epitome of what it meant to be a mensch and a child. Carol, I thank you for introducing him to us and our community, and he's really a model for us all. Thank you.
Thank you. We are going to sanctify Shabbat by all taking a Kiddush cup of wine or juice. Wine or juice? Which is this? Juice? Juice. The wine is in other places. So take, and I invite you all to please rise. And if you want to turn to page 13 in your little booklets, you will find the Kiddush blessing. We're going to sanctify the Sabbath by adding to our sweetness with a cup of sweet juice. It's on page 14, actually. together in the